This is RHM for RHM Movie Reviews. So now I'll be talking about more Halloween movies or movies you can watch during the month of September or October. First one is actually the first two are anime movies, which one's about aliens that have been captured by the government. The other one is one about fairy tales coming together. Right, as I said, Escape from Planet Earth. Now, I was surprised. It has an amazing cast, and I was surprised when I was watching it that William Shatner, who everybody knows as Captain Kirk from the television series Star Trek, well, and its movies, but mainly the television series. He actually plays a villain in the movie, and somebody you would never think is a lead, because you usually don't see this actor playing leads. He's usually playing supporting characters. Actually, is the lead in this movie. All right, the next one, as I said, this is a bunch of fairy tales, but the main fairy tale that they show off is they sort of make fun of it, and it's Little Red Riding Hood, and it's very good. It's very funny. Great cast, and I think the funniest thing in the movie was the fact that you get to see Andy Dick, who is a very funny guy. He went to my alma mater, Columbia College, Chicago. I do mean he went there. He did drop out to go to Second City to do comedy. And I think he was very funny in this movie. And he does play a very good, funny villain. It's almost creepy the way he plays the villain, too. Alright, next one. Yes, more aliens. Evolution is very funny. It is directed by the same guy who directed the original Ghostbusters movies, and he does an excellent job with this movie. He worked with an amazing cast, and actually got Dan Aykroyd to come back to work for him on this movie as the governor of the state that this alien invasion is happening. And in case you're wondering, yes, the alien invasion actually starts on Earth because an asteroid hits Earth that's from something. I think it's something alien. I don't know. But it's a great cast. It's very funny. Especially when you have Sean William Scott and David Duchovny, so funny. And the next one is, this time it's going to be, this is superheroes or sort of non-superheroes, Mystery Men. Well, according to the back, it does say superhero team. So they all had their little things, and it's a great cast. And yes, that is Paul Rubens, aka Pee Wee Herman, in the movie. But guy who's known for villains actually does play a villain in the movie, and that's Jeffrey Rush. He is very funny in the movie. And it's amazing movie, and you actually get to see Greg Kinnear as a superhero. And I know before and after this movie ever came out, before I ever saw the movie, I never knew Greg Kinnear could play a superhero. that dies. Sorry, spoiler alert, he dies in the movie really early. Alright, next one is about the villain sleep, the Disney animated movie, the princess movie, Sleeping Beauty. And that is Maleficent. This is a different version of the story. And it shows, well, there's a reason Maleficent hated the king and queen of, well, yeah, Aurora's parents so much. Mainly Aurora's father, King Stefan, so much. Because way back when, Maleficent and Stefan had a relationship, well, friendship relationship. I'm not sure how it goes. But I don't miss Mojo or other YouTube channels when they talk about the movie. They say he drugged her, but no. He didn't drug her, she just fell asleep. And then he took her wings. He was going to kill her. In the movie, you see he is going to kill her, but he decides not to. He decides to do the worst thing he could actually do, which would be take her wings. And there is a sequel to it where, yes, my favorite female actress to play female villains actually plays a female villain in the movie, and that's Michelle Pfeiffer. And I believe she is the only one who can play female villains very well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know she's played good people. She does play good guys once in a while, but she's probably the best actress to play a female villain in a long time. Since the late Eartha Kitt played Catwoman on the Batman TV series and in a Disney movie that I probably won't talk about, that I'll talk about in a later episode when it's movies based on books and fairy tales and myths. And that is Emperor's New Groove. And I think Eartha Kitt was good in that movie. Alright, moving on to two DreamWorks movies that are so very funny. Alright, first one is Megamind, which stars Will Ferrell. And Megamind is originally a villain who becomes a hero because a guy that he wants to be the hero becomes a villain. So it sort of swaps. I find this very interesting, and believe it or not, you will actually hear Brad Pitt sing in this movie. He does do a voice in the movie, and he is so hilariously funny in the movie. Alright, next one up is Monsters vs. Aliens. I do suggest you watch this with commentary, because the commentary with the directors, yeah, it's filmmakers commentary, so it's the directors and the producer talk about the movie. And I like it is the fact that they make one joke, and only one joke only, about how long it had been since Reese Witherspoon and Paul Rudd had done a movie together. Because this was the first movie they had done together since Overnight Delivery, which they are both hilarious in. And it's really good. There was a television series that was made off it, but there was also the Halloween special. I forgot what it was called, but it was made, and that had the original cast in for that movie, for that made for TV movie, and that was good. That was funny. All right, next one is based on a TV show. I'm sorry I totally forgot about the show, or about the movie. Oh, actually, I don't think I had this at that time, but Addams Family is an amazing cast, and it does have a young Christina Ricci in the movie. And this was actually the director of Men in Black movies, Barry Sonnenfeld. The Addams Family movies were his first movies. The first one was his directorial debut. And as I said, it's based on the TV show. And Christopher Lloyd as, Fester Adams. I'm sorry, I blank sometimes in my head. Does an excellent job. Does an excellent job as Fester Adams in both movies. And the villains in both movies are so funny. I'm sorry. Alright, and the next one, Casper the Friendly Ghost, actually finally got a movie. It's not based on the cartoon series. They do show the cartoon series in the movie, just briefly, because it is so hilariously funny. And this was actually the director's feature film debut. The director is Brad Sipperling. This is feature film debut as a director, because he's directed other things. And yes, Christina Ricci is in the movie. She's so funny. And you do have other actors in the movies. As I said, it's super funny. And the director was married to the actress who plays Bill Pullman's on-screen wife at the time. And I thought that was very interesting. The director actually hired his wife to play the character. And there is commentary for this movie by the director and... Well, it is the director, but I think Bill Pullman says stuff too, but I forgot. Alright, next one. This is based on a book, Jumanji. An amazing cast. I do mean two famous Illinoisans in this movie, and that's Bonnie Hunt and David L. Greer, who are super funny in it. And yes, that is the late Robin Williams in the movie. It was probably the first time he ever did a movie that was based on a book. Because I don't think Ferngully the Last Rainforest was based on a book. It was probably based on a story. But yes, there are movies out there that talk about the importance of saving the earth. Alright. And that is it for now. Next episode, I will be talking about more... next couple episodes, I will be talking about more movies you watched during the month of September and October. And includes one more Disney Channel original movie that has a sequel. And another Kenny Ortega movie that is really good. And it's recently celebrated its 25th anniversary. And I do think it's good. It's very funny. He did an excellent job. He got a great cast for it. So this is RHM for RHM Movie Reviews signing off.